Dr. Birnbaum is a pediatric emergency medicine physician at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. He completed his training in Atlanta, Georgia, Nashville, Tennessee as well, where he developed first-hand experience treating children and young injured by firearms. Sick of feeling helpless, he has dedicated his career to injury prevention and legislative advocacy. Is particularly special to him as he grew up in Parkland, Florida, and is a proud alumnus of Majority Stoneman Douglas High School. Give it up to Dr. Birnbaum.
Speakers. We would like to advise you that if you do need to sit down, please sit down, and there are a lot of waters. Now let's give it up for Dr. Jeffrey Birnbaum.
Hey guys, I can't tell you how much it means to see everybody come out here today in support of this cause. As you heard, I grew up in Parkland, Florida. I never expected my hometown to become synonymous with mass shootings, so this is something that's so dear to me, and I appreciate getting to share this opportunity to speak with all of you. All right, guys, I hear you. All right. So my name is Dr. Jeffrey Birnbaum, and I'm a pediatric emergency medicine physician. My job is to care for the sick and injured children of Los Angeles County, and I have personally cared for many victims of firearm violence throughout my training. I am here today to take a stand with all of you and let our collective voices be heard loud and clear. I am here with all of you to march for our lives. Today, I would like to share three numbers with you: 115, 45, and 20. 115. Every year, over 115,000 Americans are injured by firearms. To put that another way, 1 in 3,000 Americans will be shot this year. This is not normal and this is not okay. I do not accept that this is the price we have to pay to live in this country. This is an epidemic. Who here today has been the victim of firearm violence or knows someone who has been personally affected by firearm violence? Man, I'm gonna get emotional up here, guys. We see you, we hear you, and we raise our voices for you. 45. This past year, over 45,000 Americans were killed by firearms. And for the first time in modern history, now the greatest threat to a child's life is no longer a motor vehicle, it is a firearm. Think of all the steps this country has taken to make motor vehicles safer. I ask you, why are firearms treated any differently? This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not okay. We demand action. Who here today knows someone who has died at the hands of a firearm? We see you, we hear you, we raise our voices for you. 20 million AR-15 style semi-automatic rifles are in circulation in the US right now. Semi-automatic rifles are designed to fire at a high velocity and a rapid succession with the goal of inflicting a catastrophic degree of trauma. There's no reasonable recreational use for these. Make no mistake, these military-grade weapons were designed to be used in combat. They're not made to incapacitate an intruder. They're not made to protect your home. They are made to eviscerate effectively and efficiently an enemy army. Before medical school, I would have told you all firearm injuries look the same. But let me tell you, they do not. I apologize, but this next part may get a little graphic. When someone is shot and they come to an emergency department like mine, the first thing we do is cut off all of their clothing. We look them over head to toe. We try to identify any injuries that they have. These injuries can be small. We're often looking for something less than a centimeter, maybe hiding in the armpit or behind the knee or behind the ear. We do our best to mark these injuries, and then we obtain radiographic imaging like x-rays and CT scans to see internally to see what damage this bullet that this gun has done. Assault style rifles are completely different. While I was in training, I had the honor and privilege of taking care of multiple patients who were injured with an AR-15 in a nearby mass shooting. This was my first experience taking care of patients injured by semi-automatic rifles, and the images of their injuries will be forever burned into my mind. I vividly remember thinking that no one should be able to inflict these types of injuries on a fellow human being. Patients came in one after another with devastating life-altering injuries. There was no need to mark these wounds because anyone could see directly into patients' chests, abdomens, and extremities. It looked as if someone took an iron fist and punched 2 to 3 inch holes throughout their bodies. Our collective trauma team can do a lot of amazing things, but we can't fix injuries like that. These weapons were designed for one thing and one thing only: murder. Note, we here in California do have an assault-style semi-automatic rifle ban. This was enacted in 1989, and we were the first state in the United States to create such legislation. In 1994, we did have federal legislation that banned these deadly weapons with bipartisan support. Unfortunately, there was a 10-year sunset provision on this legislation, and it expired in 2004. And despite multiple attempts to renew and enact similar legislation, currently we have no federal protections in place to restrict access to these deadly weapons. Protections that would have helped the students at Robb Elementary School, Sandy Hook Elementary School, my alma mater, Stoneman Douglas High School, and the countless others who have lost their lives. I don't know about you, but I am done with thoughts and I am done with prayers. My ask today is for all of you to join in channeling our tears, our anger, our frustration into action. We need, our peers need, our families need, our children need, our parents need you to get out there and vote. And if you're too young to vote, we need you to share your stories. We need you to share both your fears and your hopes for our future. We cannot back down. We must not back down. We have to hold our elected officials accountable for their inaction on this issue. And every one of you to be able to name your elected representatives, and if you can't, I want you to go home this evening and look them up, and I want you to figure out where they stand on this issue. If you don't agree, make your voices heard. Write them, call them, tweet at them, do whatever you can to let them know who we are, what we stand for, and what we expect. We are the people, and our collective voices will not be ignored. We will not accept one more mass shooting. We will not accept one more senseless death. In solidarity, let's raise our voices like our lives depend on it, because they really do, guys.
Okay, chat, the bit rate is at 1,000, I think. So.
Thank you, Doctor. Wow, those students from Parkland are so inspiring, huh? So up next, the only political pundit for which Gen Z holds any serious respect, from the Young Turks, airwaves of Twitch, and from the romantic ideations of every woman I have ever dated, we have Hasan Piker.
Oh my God. Woo!
What's up, everybody? I have no idea how to work this thing. 1 second. Okay, I'm just gonna freestyle. Does this work? Alright. I spoke on a podium right around the corner, around the block, 4 years ago in the aftermath of the Parkland shooting. And I look back at that video earlier this morning, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I had a lot more hope back then. And after repeating the same things in perpetuity over the course of the past half decade, and even longer than that actually, I can't help but sometimes feel hopeless. So I'm not going to feed you false promises, but instead try to identify the reason for America's unique gun problem, which often feels like a natural disaster due to political inaction from Congress and the Republican media apparatus that treats every mass shooting like inevitable, unavoidable acts of God. But I will also tell you what is to be done. But first I want to answer why. Why are so many Americans in love with their guns? I mean, we're in California, so it's a little bit different, but some will tell you it's for home defense or for stopping tyranny, even though tyranny is here. I haven't seen anybody stopping it. But the real answer is simple. It's because we, Americans, love our treats and we love our toys. We here in the United States live increasingly isolated lives, desperate for a sense of community, shared perspective, and belonging. We're alienated from our labor, and we are alienated socially. And in that isolation, we find community in the commodities we consume. Our consumption choices become our primary cultural signifiers. Some of you like Funko Pops. Some of you like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And others find that same sense of community in guns, unfortunately. The problem is, Funko Pops don't cause nearly 40,000 deaths a year. There's no Funko Pop manufacturing business that's pushing for a specific one that makes it easier to kill multiple people because it's the coolest looking one, according to all the consumers, the most popular one, with the most customization options, so it makes the most money. There's no toy lobby that raffles away the exact same banned toy right after 19 kids are slaughtered with it, offering it like a mass shooting starter pack. Now, the reason why I mention this is because the problem goes beyond just NRA dollars, because we talk about the NRA all the time. I mean, fuck the NRA, obviously. But beyond that, the NRA is mobilizing people effectively. And those are people we can convince. We must focus our efforts in organizing on what unites us, like our shared values in pursuit of a life of dignity and our material interests. Class consciousness and labor organizing is the only solution to the political inaction that comes from both parties, not just the Republicans, but the Democrats too. Because they will not offer anything but condolences, so we must force them to take the action necessary. Because we've run out of thoughts, we've run out of prayers, and more importantly, we've run out of false solutions. First it was metal detectors, then it was making our schools hardened targets, it was bulletproof backpacks and blankets, then it was a good guy with a gun, then it was more cops in schools, and we saw how well that went. Then it was not enough God, not enough thoughts and prayers, and now it's door control. And look, I feel bad for the Republicans. I mean, sometimes they have to get really creative with it. Like, they do have a tough job. Mass shootings are so commonplace that it's impossible to keep deflecting from the main issue with new false solutions. They're looking for increasingly stupid reasons because they don't want to admit the problem is easily accessible, broadly available guns. Bad it gets. Stephen Scalise is such a slave to the gun lobby that despite being shot in the ass with an AR-15 a couple years ago, he still went on television this past week and defended guns by making a comparison to 9/11, stating, "We didn't ban guns after 9/11. That's what he said, or ban planes after 9/11. That's what Stephen Scalise said. And he's right. We didn't ban planes, but we sure made it a lot harder to get on one. I'm not even advocating dedicating to the level of training and restriction to purchase a firearm to meet the standard of a pilot's license, I mean, it would make society demonstrably better. But it should be similar to a driver's license at the very least. If you want to use a gun for home defense, you should be able to demonstrate that you are properly trained. If you want to use it for hunting, you already have to get a license for that. You have to get a license for hunting, and it's far easier to get a gun than it is to get a license for hunting. You should be able to undergo mental health evaluations and bring at least 2 character references like comparable OECD nations do if you want to be able to do it. I don't think these are outlandish ideas. And look, this might not be very popular here, but I say this as someone who shoots guns regularly in a safe manner, obviously. There's a reason why gun violence is a uniquely American problem, though. Yep. We have more guns than we have people in this country. And it's increasingly easy to get your hands on more. And the common sense solutions are simple, and yet politicians can't seem to get anything done because they serve capital rather than the people. They put the profits of the gun manufacturers above the lives of innocent children. And you have every right to be angry at that and demand change, but without leverage or a mechanism to demonstrate power, we will play this song and dance over and over again. So the solution comes from organizing, not just at the street level, but organizing at the workplace where capital consolidates and controls all of our lives. I too feel despair, but I feel better rebuilding the foundation of change for a better tomorrow, and while it might seem so far away, it should not stop you from having the audacity to hope. United we bargain, divided we beg, so I say no more begging. Now, I'm just a dumb Twitch streamer for the most part, but I do have someone very cool coming up right now. His name is Sylvester Ani. He works as a caregiver within the autistic community. He's a teacher who cares. That's what he wanted me to tell everybody. That's how he wanted me to hype him up. But he's done more than that as well. He founded a non-profit organization, The Love We Don't See, to highlight the love within the community through education, social uplift, and advocacy for the eradication of poverty. It's my honor to bring up Sylvester up here now. Thank you.
You're a little bit taller than me. All right, now, if you love somebody, I need you to make some noise. If you're tired of gun violence, I need some noise. If you're tired of poverty in the richest country on the planet, I need you to make some noise. Now, as Hasan just said, my name is Sylvester Annie Jr., founder of The Love We Don't See. I organize what LA students deserve, who recently just divested $25 million from school police in the Black Futures. I organize with Ground Game LA, who's working to improve local politics right in this city. I organize with the Sunrise Movement, who's trying to save this damn planet. And the reason why I share that with you all today is because I am connected to a network of people who are trying to make the world better, and the job of every person in this crowd is to find an organizing home to help make this world better, because we're not going to do it by ourselves, but we're going to do it together. Now this is my relationship with gun violence. When I was 13, my dad was killed. He was shot 5 times. And what people don't realize, sometimes what people don't realize about gun violence is that it not only kills that individual, but it kills every single person that loved that individual.
The Hasan cinematic
It kills every single community that embraced that individual. And as we all know, what's bringing us here together is because we have a violence problem in this country. What happened in Texas has been happening non-stop every single day. Not just in the form of mass shootings, but every day people die because of gun violence. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you when I said when it happened, I was hurt and I was angry. And I'm not telling you not to be hurt, and I'm not telling you not to be angry. But what I'm telling you here today is, if I would have let that hate consume me from when I was 13 till now, I wouldn't be here speaking with you all. The only reason why I'm here is because of the love of the people who are still here. And that's what I want to ground us in here today. We're here, tragedy brought us together, but love is going to help us transcend that. Now, the person who killed my father, they took his life, and all they got was a car. That's it. What's that fueled by? That's fueled by poverty. What happens when you're impoverished? You're isolated. Once you become isolated, that's when ignorance starts to fill in. And that's when we start getting to the root cause of where you find violence and when you find harm. It's when we don't address these root causes to violence. And that leads us to our biggest problem, our government. And when we look at our government's investments, we have the most incarcerated people here on the planet. We have over 40 million poor people. We spend billions on war instead of homes. We police the communities that need the most care instead of offering them that care. And the result of that is where we have a land and a culture where hurt people hurt people. It's time we do something about that. And I'm gonna just say this right now. No civilian needs an AR-15. I have to say that. Now, the question of our generation is, where do we go from here? Community or chaos? And by the looks of the crowd today, you all are choosing each other, and I thank you for that, and I love you for that. But when we're organizing, voting is a tool, right? But it's gonna take more than that, and we can look at history to tell us about that. When we look at the campaigns that Dr. King had in the 60s, whether it was the Montgomery bus boycott, the Birmingham sit-ins, Operation Breadbasket, the phase that Dr. King got to towards the end of his life is realizing that we have to disrupt capital, because capital, money, greed is what's fueling this violence in this country. We don't have to live this way. We don't have to live this way. So the next phase of the movement is nonviolent direct action. We have to show these elected officials what it means when we say no justice, no peace. Because when we can't go into churches, when we can't go to the supermarket, when we can't go to schools without worrying if we are gonna get shot, that's not living.
Yeah.
That's not living. And it's on us to apply the pressure and for them to see us, to know that we can't live like this anymore. Now, before I go, I want to ground this in something. And I need every person to repeat after me. I need you to make it loud. I need LA to hear you, okay? I am. Hold on, let's try one more time, because I don't think they heard us in the back. I am. Who I am. Because somebody loved me. Think about that. Let that sit on your heart. Okay? Dr. King had a dream. That dream brought us to where we are today. But it's on us to wake up now. and do something with that dream and make that dream a reality. Thank you. Remember, find a home, find an organizing home. Okay, because when you find home, you're going to find family, and we have to show communities that when we say we keep us safe, we really mean we keep us safe. Thank you.
Woo! All right, hi chat. I'm trying to talk to chat here. I don't know.
We're going to have Shadi,
How many other speakers are there? I guess I don't
the
know.
next speaker.
Oh, they got more.
And while I have you here, students, LA Students Deserve, they have an action coming up on the 14th. When I say find an organizing home, go look up LA Students Deserve, okay? They're working to make schools better for you, for me, and the kids that they help save end up going to save everybody.
How many thousands do you have?
Our future, the future, the
I
present,
peaked
the
at like
right
320
now,
or something,
everything.
which
320?
so yeah, not that bad. I mean, yeah,
320?
yeah. I mean that's big for me.
1,000?
No.
All right, give it up for Shadi!
Yeah, chat. Hasan already spoke, by the way.
Hi everyone, it's me again. I'm here to introduce the Executive Director and founder of Voters of Tomorrow, an organization that is dedicated to turning out Gen Z in the pool this November. So please
Thank you, everyone. So, here we are again. I am sorry if I'm a little mad, but it's really hard to believe that we're having to do this 4 years after we did it again. We've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of mass shootings, and we once again must rally to demand that our politicians save our lives.
My streamer.
Our generation has grown up in a world where instead of learning math and learning how to read, our kindergartners have to spend time learning lockdown drills. They have to learn where to hide, when to run, and when to fight, just in case a scary man marches into a school with a gun he should have never gotten his hands on in the first place. We have grown up in a world where we all jump when a balloon pops, in a world where we have to scan every single exit, and the movements are of our classmates in school. But let's be very clear about all of this. We don't live like this because we like it. We don't live like this because we think it's fun. We live like this because every single day the people in power make the conscious decision to put the NRA's money over our lives.
Yeah.
Because to those people, campaign contributions are worth more than any of us. It is incredibly frustrating to keep talking about this because every time that we try and do something, the other side just throws their hands up in the air and gives us their thoughts and prayers. They scream about the Second Amendment and how it gives them the right to own a weapon of war. I think I have a radical proposition for these people. Maybe we should put second graders over the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
This year alone, there have been over 250 mass shootings. And in May 24, just a few weeks ago, we once again broke the record for the deadliest mass shooting in our history. One 18-year-old who was able to walk into a store and buy 2 assault weapons, an 18-year-old who didn't have to pass a background check, who didn't have to take a training class, who didn't even have to wait for a waiting period. He used these guns to murder 19 children and their 2 teachers. One 18-year-old was given the power to take 21 innocent lives, and we all know who gave him that power. The thing I can tell you for this cannot go on. We cannot continue to protest every 4 years after another shooting wrecks our emotions. We must take action now. We must ban assault rifles and high-capacity magazines. We must invest in school counselors and social services.
Yes.
We must raise the minimum age to buy a gun to 21.
Yes.
And we must finally put children first, above of the Second Amendment.
Yes.
Generation Z is done with the games. We're done with the thoughts and prayers. We're done with the empty promises by our elected officials. What comes next is a very simple option for them. They can vote for common sense gun legislation, or young people will vote them out.
Yes. There are no counter protesters, chat, that I can tell.
Founders of March for Our Lives, and my friend Cameron Kasky.
Go Cameron!
All right, what's up, everybody? Don't worry, I'm the last one before we march. You're almost done. How's everybody doing? Let me pull up this speech. Hey, everyone. My name is Cameron Caskey. I'm 21 years old. My friends and I got together in my bedroom when I was 17 years old and said, let's do something called the March for Our Lives. Now we're of drinking age and a lot less cute, but that's fine because we're here again. And if you take a look around, you're all the people who showed up. Los Angeles has got some four some odd million people in it. You're the people who showed up. Give yourselves a round of applause. I know you've heard this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because I have to tell it again and because I always have to tell it again. On February 14, 2018, a 19-year-old walked into my high school and shot 17 people dead. And back then, people cared about school shootings, at least a little bit. Now, in the wake of the Buffalo shooting and the Uvalde shooting and shootings in cities that I bet none of us can even remember, we are all here trying to get anybody to care at all. If you look around at all the marches around the country, a lot less people have turned up in 2022 because we all feel like there's nothing we can do. And hey, I don't blame anybody. How could I? Our generation has grown up watching these horrific shootings unfold, and we see the same cycle repeat itself. Mass murder, specifically with an AR-15, public outrage, thoughts and prayers, rinse and repeat. Over and over and over again. I have seen politicians tell me and my friends that we're the generation that's gonna make a change. I have seen politicians make promises that we are gonna ban assault weapons. I have seen politicians make every promise in the book, and you know what? Here we are. It's 2022 and the shootings are only ramping up. We voted in 2020. We've marched for years. And here we all are. It's 2022, Joe Biden's the president, we've got the House, we've quote unquote got the Senate, and here we all are having to march for our lives again. Is that not bullshit to you?
Woo!
I'm sorry, excuse my cussing, everybody. This is the Parkland kids after we're fucking sick of this.
Yeah.
Listen, we're about to march. I'm gonna keep my remarks a lot shorter than I had planned because we're totally running over time right now. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you're marching today, do not march because you think that the Senate is gonna pass anything. Do not march because you think Joe Biden is gonna do anything while he's president. March to show them how angry we are. March to show them that we are not gonna stop until they do what we demand.
Yes.
Every step you take today, and this is not gonna be an easy march, it's hot out today. Every step you take, remember that there are thousands and thousands of kids that are dead and cannot be marching right now because they caught a bullet from an AR-15. That's right, same freaking gun almost every time. Forgive me if I'm accidentally catching a pattern here, but it's the AR-15 and our politicians are too cowardly to do anything about it. And I hate to tell you guys, it breaks my heart to tell you, it's not just the Republicans.
Yeah.
The Democrats are not abolishing the filibuster. They are allowing the Republicans to draw the rules. The Republicans are setting the goalposts. How are we allowing that? How are we allowing the Republicans to tell us what gun laws we can pass? Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. More than 95% of Americans support universal background checks. We can't even get that passed. More than 95. You know what we call ourselves? A democracy. Does that sound like a democracy to you?
No.
President Biden just held a summit in this very city about democracy, kicking out Cuba for being dictators, but no universal background checks? With what, 97% approval rating? That's not democracy. That's just late stage capitalism, that's American oligarchy, and that is why your kids are fucking dying.
Holy shit.
I wish I could tell you that today we're marching to make a change. I wish I could tell you that today our march is gonna make some sort of difference. But I'm listening to our leaders. I'm listening to President Biden. And I don't believe it. I don't see anything coming from these people. So what we need to do is we need to make them uncomfortable. We need to make our politicians fear for their lives the same way that our children do in schools. When our kids walk into school and they think they're going to catch a bullet, they feel the same fear that folks like Ted Cruz and Joe Manchin and Marco Rubio should feel every single day. Make them uncomfortable. Make their lives hell. Make them hate every second they have to be in public because we can't be in public either. Now for the housekeeping stuff. So hey everybody, there are water bottles available to anyone who needs a drink. Our lovely volunteers are going to be giving them out. Around 1:05, we're going to take to the streets. And until then, please get water. You will pass out. It is hot. Marching involves moving your body. Drink water. We've got it for you. On top of that, the car in the front of the march and the car in the back of the march are both going to have medical people who can help you. I don't know what to call them. Both going to have medics. Let's give a hand for them. Thank you, medics. Drink water. If you see somebody who needs help, make a fuss. Get them to help. We cannot have anybody pass out while they're marching for freaking gun control. And remember, let me get angry again. And remember, we are not going to accept this again.
All right. I'm gonna switch it. Oh, you want to be on the screen? Okay, there we go. Oh shit. I'm back. All right. What's up, chat? I think I see Hasan. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna say what's up. No, I'm gonna try to be normal. I'm gonna try to be normal. I'm just gonna. I mean, we may. I don't know. I guess we may as well just like see. What? Yeah. May as well just like see. Oh, never mind. It's the guy who I thought looked like Hasan. He's wearing sunglasses. Yeah. Oh, is he over there? Okay. Oh my God. I'm gonna switch to my. Yeah. No, I'm gonna be like just like hey, and then dip, or not dip, but like keep going on the march. You know. I don't want to be weird.
I'll be like, hey, he's trying to be normal over there.
Yeah.
Definitely not being weird over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start marching. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait for that one.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if you wanna wait. Well, yeah. I don't know. I really don't want to be weird about it.
Don't worry about it, dude.
What's up, chat?
You asked them at a wrong time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the weird thing is like he gave the info anyway.
Yeah.
It's like what, you're gonna speak at this thing and like you want people to come but then you're not gonna tell anyone which one you're going to? Like LA is like a massive city. It's like you can't just okay. Yeah. Do you wanna be on stream? I don't know. I have 266 viewers. This is Vorloe.
What's up,
everyone?
guys? What's up?
Vorloe reveal.
Vorloe reveal.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, thank you.
But yeah, what's up everyone? I just realized that this is like totally unmoderated, like the chat. So I hope that my mods are cleaning up because we got 266 viewers. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh yeah,
dude. Do I have multiple? No, I just have the front camera. Okay. Here, I'm gonna. Oh, I got one already. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for streaming this. Cameron's speech was great. Wait, how's Hasan's house? Yeah, how's the foundation looking? Okay, no, now we're getting weird. Now this is being not normal. I don't know. I'm kind of just ready to just start marching.
I don't know the route, but
I can't even. Hey, Fox, you have 250 people here. Tell them to drive electric. Oh, F? Oh, God. Well, yes, drive electric. Oh, I'm going to get a sign here. I'm going to get a flag.
I think they're selling these.
Oh, they're selling them?
Yeah, they're selling
I see.
these.
Okay.
Get your marching flag!
I thought they were giving them out.
You would think.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
right.
capitalism is like a little hard.
Okay. Damn, this is a hell of a
There's a
march.
lot, yeah.
Holy shit.
There's a lot. A lot of people.
Yeah. Damn. Hey. Hasan head. Yeah, there are a lot of people with shirts. Hey, ho ho, the NRA has got to go. Hey, hey, ho ho, the NRA has got to go. Hey, hey, ho ho, the NRA has got to go. Hey, hey, ho ho, the NRA has got to go. Hey, hey, ho ho, the NRA has got to go. This always happens at marches where like two chants break out, but like because of the distance, people are like slightly delayed. Yeah, like the other side has a totally different thing. Let's get a nice big view here. Holy.
Vote them out! 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 Vote them out!
Vote them out! Vote them out! I know like everyone jokes about like, you know, voting won't fix anything, but like primarying is like the one place where like it actually does, you know? So I feel like the chance to be like primary them out or something.
I gotta say, I'm particularly black-pilled on that.
Yeah, no, I'm seriously like the whole yeah, I'm gonna switch. The whole like lately I've just been like the entire governmental system is just like completely like rotten to the core and like you can't fix it. Oh shit, they got drones. Okay. That's fine.
Oh, no.
That's totally fine.
As long as it's not the
scary.
one particular model.
Well, yeah.
As long as it's not a
what-
Bayaktar.
yeah, the Bayaktar.
We'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Oh my god. Obama? Yeah, no. Obama is at the is like monitoring the yeah. Oh man.
The good thing is that we're not, you know, Middle Eastern children.
Yeah, exactly.
If it is Obama.
I was surprised when
No justice,
no peace, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace,
No justice.
no peace. Woo! Woo! Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know if you guys here. I'm gonna try it. But yeah.
We need another battery pack. We got some.
Oh, okay. No, I think I'm good. I'm still at 82% battery. Mine is fully charged. It's just my pocket, so.
We got like 2 battery packs. So.
Nice.
I thought it was gonna be different. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like farther down. And
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
it was gonna be like the march first, then the speech. But it
Oh,
makes
I
sense.
see. Yeah, no,
It's
I
actually the first one I come to, so.
yeah, same. I haven't been to like a protest or anything in a while. Like probably.
I've actually never been to one. So.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, hey, thanks. I'm streaming on Twitch,
okay,
but didn't want to like just in case you don't want to
in case
stream
you're not-
appearance.
yeah, you don't wanna
I feel like I gotta like I'm not a Hasan person. I'm not like a Hasan level streamer, so. But yeah.
What's your Twitch?
Megaphonics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Seen you around.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I have a reputation, so just if anyone asks who I am, I'm just gonna. Maybe I should.
I'm just not that person.
Pretend you're not in public.
Yeah. No, my goal coming here was like be normal, you know, just be normal.
I think you're you're
Yeah.
you're overthinking it.
says they cannot track these guns. There's a law.
Wait, you said you're in offline chat?
Sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your
Say cool.
what is it?
Say cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There are some people. I'm in offline chat a lot, and there are like a few people that are
I'm
just
not
in there all
there
the time.
super often.
Okay, cool.
Once in a while.
Yeah. I can't even read chat. Oh. I'm like trying to. Would you mind holding this for a second, actually,
Yeah.
so I can just. Woo! Oh my God, it's so loud. It's funny because like, all right, here, I got it. Thanks. It's funny because like normally I'm like, when you hear horns, it's like stressful. It's like, car horn.
Yeah.
But then
These are
it's like you have to like not be stressed out when you're on a march.
These are what's it called? Friendly horns instead of getting yelled at.
Yeah.
But then there's also the confusing part where it's like they're probably mad that you're on the road as well.
Yeah, well, right.
Some
You
people-
can't tell. There
some
needs to
people,
be
yeah.
like two horns. There needs to be like a good horn and a bad horn.
I saw the I saw this YouTube video where it's like a friendly horn where it's just like,
Yeah.
and then there's like the angry
Oh, this is a
horn.
good view. Check that out. All right. Someone in chat said bisexual horn technology. Show the crowd. Yeah, okay. I'll show the crowd. There we go. We got the ultra wide. Okay, so that's crowd ahead. And crowd behind. Yeah, this is a good turnout.
This is great.
Especially because this is just the downtown LA one.
This is deadly uphill though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get your party over.
No, we're good. All right. Yeah, for those of you guys who weren't here when after Hasan was talking, he basically got off the stage and then came sort of into the front row of the crowd, and like some people were like scrambling to take pictures with him. I thought that was a little weird because it's like the other guy's talking right there.
Yeah.
And they were like trying to, and it's like,
Yeah.
I saw at one point someone came up to him and he had to be like, okay, and hold on.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. But I don't know. I do think like to a certain extent, if you say like, he's a big figure and he says that he's going to be somewhere to do for like a political event, his audience is political. People are going to be happy to say hi and stuff,
I will vouch for you and say that it
Oh my God! Oh, God damn it!
It was not.
It's so loud. I'm switching to the front camera again. Oh, I missed chat. I accidentally erased chat, so if someone said something, I didn't read it. Oh yeah, this is quite quite the march.
Terrible
Yeah, I
streamer.
know. This is my first time actually doing an IRL stream. It's funny because I passed. I'd be curious to see how many followers I have now because I was getting follow notifications
I saw that like your goal was like 250 or something.
Yeah.
right?
So I had a goal of 250 to do an IRL stream, and now I'm doing it. But I when I was streaming the speeches, I had like so many viewers. I was getting tons and tons of follow notifications.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know how many I have now, but fuck the gun lobby. Yes. Yeah, they didn't really mention that this march would be so uphill like this. Holy shit.
I'm like at the least physical
Yeah.
wellness I've been in a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Well, especially in the heat, this is starting to be. I'm glad that they provided water, but it would have been nice if they would have like provided water and told people that this is going to be fucking like uphill and in the heat and all that. Oh man.
For sure.
I
Did you wear
can't even.
sunblock?
I did not.
You're gonna toast, dude.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
If you want some sunblock, she has some. My wife has some.
I'm good. Since I work from home, I I honestly do not get enough sunlight anyway.
Then you're
so.
gonna die. Like,
Well,
you're gonna die.
No, I mean I get sunlight, but like I usually go out in like bursts of sunlight, basically. But yeah, like if I'm at the beach or something, I'll wear sunscreen. I'm trying to see if, like Hasan is in the crowd. I don't know. Is this my first rally? No, this is not my first rally. This is not. I've been to like marches and rallies and stuff before, but this one, I mean, it's literally it's 81 degrees. Wear sunscreen. I know. There's a lot. Front camera view shows this place. No sunscreen. Skin cancer is not poggers. I know. Okay, I'm not. Yeah.
Bully him into it.
No.
Screen. Bully him into it.
Thank you. So kind. Okay, here's the march, the view, all electric bus. So I have a funny bus story. I went to a DSA thing actually. Here, I'm gonna switch back. I went to a DSA rally and I took the train. And it was kind of late at night on like a Tuesday, so I took the train and then I took a bus, and it was a dash bus that was all electric, and I was the only person on it. I was like, this isn't really.
Oh, I
like the whole point of public.
I think I saw the picture where you.
Yeah, it's like the whole point of public transit is to like reduce your carbon footprint, reduce your footprint on the road.
And
here I am in like
you
an
in
entire
a
bus
bus
just for me. I was like, this is not. Maybe I should have just drove. Yeah. Oh shit, we're at 3:34. What the hell? Okay, pop off. Damn. If you're not already following, follow. It looks like some people are dropping the VOD link for Hasan's speech in the chat. Thank you for that, if you're doing that. Yeah, there are a bunch of people with Hasan merch out here. It's pretty cool.
Somebody should clip out the part where you're saying, "I'm just gonna be normal."
Oh God, if I shouldn't have even talked during it. I think because now people are
gonna be normal.
Yeah.
Woo!
Although maybe he'll see that and he'll be like, okay, good. He's being normal. What? Oh shit. I'm like, is someone practicing violin up there?
That's where Orpheus is at, right?
Huh?
Orpheus?
Yeah, that's the Disney concert hall. My favorite restaurant's up there.
Oh yeah?
You said Orpheus?
Orpheus.
Orpheus.
Orpheus Theater.
Yeah.
Did Hasan speak yet? Okay, yeah. Everyone asking if Hasan already spoke. Yes, the speakers were earlier in the stream. There is a VOD that you can link, or that people can link to in the chat. Yeah.
Your stream should have it.
What's that?
Your stream should have the VOD.
Yeah. People were dropping the link.
Somebody already clicked it out?
Well, they like linked to the timestamp on the VOD.
Sick.
Oh my God. I get that they're showing support, but goddamn. All right, here we go.
You don't like car horns?
What's that?
You don't like car horns?
No, they stress me out. Hey, ho ho! The NRA has got to go. Hey. The NRA has got to go. Hey, ho ho! The NRA has got to go. Hey, ho ho! The NRA has got to go. Hey, ho ho! The NRA has got to go. Woo! Oh, they're still doing it up there. Hey, ho ho! The NRA has got to go. Hey, ho ho! The NRA has got to go. Hey, ho ho! The NRA has got to go. I'm trying to like single-handedly carry this chant. Goddamn. I know I got pipes, but
I don't got a good screaming voice.
yeah. What's up, Cleric? Welcome. Yeah. I'm gonna switch back to the front camera. Yeah, I probably should have brought it. I didn't realize I was gonna do like a whole stream thing. I probably should have brought. I have like a little like tripod thing that you can like hold, you know, the little like action grip type thing. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh, thanks for the follow, Cleric. The chants come in and out at any protest. Yeah. Hi Mega, hi Smiley SpaceX. Out of breath yet? No, I'm doing all right. I haven't drunk any of my water though. My water's probably gonna be warm in a little bit. But yeah.
Just get one of the bird things.
Yeah, just a bird protest.
Slowly.
Yeah. Yeah, March for Our Lives sponsored by Bird Scooters. Help you get from point A to point B of your protest. Oh, man.
People hate these things.
Yeah, I mean, they suck. They're just like...
absolutely, like, normal people will kick them.
Yeah, the bird
and, like, knock
scooters.
them down.
Yeah. I mean, they're like, it's a weird, like, I can understand the utility of like micro-mobility or whatever you want to call it, but it's when it's done in such a like Silicon Valley way where it's like they're just like flooding the streets. It wasn't regulated. It wasn't, you know, like it basically allowed. They were just kind of taking advantage of a loophole that says that it's not specifically not allowed. So they were like, okay, fuck it. It's like, well,
my wife works in LA, and like every time I go and like hang out with her, like right after work, there's like a crap ton of them all over the place.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then people like I get like, you know, there's like mentally ill people or whatever that'll like do something like random.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like regular looking people just go in and just kick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like.
No, I mean
you really hate them, huh?
Yeah.
Like I don't like them, but I'm not just.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm not like so against them that I'm gonna like. Yeah. I'm surprised walking through this communist-controlled city, you haven't encountered any Soviet troops. Yeah, where are all the? I was told this was California. NRA has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Problem with the scooters is that they just dropped them off everywhere. That was the early company policy. Yeah, exactly. They did it and then they just like asked for forgiveness, which is like, you know, messed up. Is he just streaming from his phone? Yeah, I've got like a little phone bank or a little battery bank thing. Check it out. We got Hasan merch. We got LA DSA pin. We got Hugo Soto Martinez pin. Yeah, we're rocking it. Megaphonics owns mega.nz. No, unfortunately I don't. What are they chanting? I can't even tell what they're chanting. Oh, they got the drone again.
I thought that was a giant bee.
This drone shit is freaking me out. Oh man, look at this. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna switch.
Holy shit.
Look at that march. Holy. Is that where the march ends? Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Now! What do we want? Gun control! When do we want it? Now! Yeah, here. Got some people back there too. Got a bunch of stuff. They should not be driving on this street, should they? Whatever.
I was gonna bring my dog, and I was like, I'm not too sure if this.
Yeah, I don't know. This road should be blocked off. How is it? What? This person's trying to.
Yeah, this is not.
You guys can't. They can't be driving here. What the fuck? How is this not blocked off? And now we find the people who are like, you know,
those people.
very against the march because they just want to Get the fuck out of my way. I'm trying to march. I'm trying to drive to.
If you're doing
Trying to drive to
something
Applebee's
on
to get
a
my
Saturday,
jalapeno poppers. Yeah.
If you're doing something in downtown LA on a Saturday,
Yeah. It's
you
like,
either planned your life really wrong,
yeah.
or unfortunately you have to come work in LA.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that too. Yeah.
There's that too.
Here. Ho ho. NRA has got to go. Hey hey. Ho ho. The NRA has got to go. Hey hey. Ho ho. The NRA has got to go. Hey hey. Ho ho. The NRA has got to go.
I love that. I love that Hasan did throw in a bunch of his, like, I want to say rhetoric, like his Marvel Universe.
I sort of cringed because I was like, this does not translate well to like
To real
life. I was like,
Pop Funko.
I felt almost like a little bit like I was looking around at the people that were there, and I was like, okay, probably like 90% of these people don't know who Hasan is.
Yeah.
And like he's talking about whatever, you know, the
Pop
toys,
Funko.
and like Funko Pops, and I'm
Yeah.
like, God, come on,
I get
man.
it. I get it because it's like when you say something so much, it just becomes
Yeah. Oh,
part of your,
he can't change.
He can't help
yeah.
it, but also at the same time, I thought it's a really good way to like, I want to say like infantilize it or like
Yeah,
like,
yeah, right. Like it expose just how stupid
Yeah.
it is. Like it literally is no more than just like an obsession. Like,
Yeah.
a material obsession, a commodity. I was surprised that like him and Cam went like so radical about like, you know, workers collecting together to demand change and like capitalism is the like
Well, if you
late stage
really
capitalism.
think about it,
I was like,
it
damn,
is. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, well, exactly, but like I feel like I was expecting there to be the crowd to be more of like a live crowd, you know.
Right.
But, you know. Has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The NRA has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The NRA has got to go. Hey, hey. I think his talking points were all placed points, especially because he and Cam said this is why gun violence keeps happening. Yeah. Cam's speech was the best, I think. Should have doubled down on the unionization stuff. Yeah, I think Cam's speech was the best.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because
He's done this too many times.
yeah. Yeah, that and like he was clearly like fired up.
Yeah.
Hasan was like, you know, he doesn't speak
He doesn't speak
in public that
publicly.
often, I think. So he's
And there's a huge difference.
yeah, there is. I mean, like, yeah, when he starts spitting on stream, I'm like, holy shit, yeah, go off. But then like, that's a different thing, you know. Who are we wooing? Oh, just that guy. Oh man, yeah, it is hot. I'm trying to like read the chat. It's kind of hard to read. Should have talked about Cussy. Cam is an amazing speaker. Some seemed nervous, but he was still spitting. Cam's speech was so powerful. I was definitely more confident. Megafox, can I upload a clip of your VOD on Hasan's speech to Hasan Piker? Yeah, I guess so, but I don't know if. Well, first of all, give me credit. Just like link my Twitch, but then also, I mean, well, you know, it's link my Twitch. But then also, I don't know if. I hope I didn't say anything weird. That's my only concern, is that I said something kind of weird, maybe, that I don't remember saying. And I don't want that to be like all I'm remembered as. But yeah. No more silence and gun violence. Is that what they're chanting? No more silence and gun violence? Is that? It sounds like it. Damn, this my phone's getting hot. You can do that and just credit my Twitch in the comments or whatever. Hey, ho, ho, cover. Okay, you should tell the clip channels to link your Twitch too. And did I miss it? I like the chants on this part. Yeah, this is when the chants are like in like a corridor or something that you can like hear you know, hear it echoing. That's really effective, I think. Yeah. Phone got too hot. Oh, is there a big F? Oh no, there is a big F. phone is getting too hot. I can feel it getting hot. Okay, are we back? I think we're back. The frame rate dropped. What are they saying? Not guns! Not guns! Not guns! Whew. Okay, I guess we're doing like a loop. It looks like we're heading back to more or less. Here, I'll switch to iPhones need better passive cooling. Okay, here, I'm gonna switch back to the just the normal camera. There we go. Now! Safe schools! Now! Safe schools! Now! Gun control! Now! Gun control! What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Gun control! Now! Gun control! Now! Gun control! Now! Woo! Gun control! Now! I need to go for a bit. I might be back later. My comics. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I guess I don't really have any more mods in my chat, so I hope nothing happens. Of course, now that I said I hope something will definitely happen.
Be good, chat.
Yeah, be good. Self-police yourselves. Megaphonics, I rewatched Hasan's speech. I never interrupted his speech, so you didn't say anything, don't worry. And I'm titling it Hasan's March for our live speech video from twitch.tv/Megaphonics, a fellow chatter who live streamed this, and linking your stream and VOD in the comments. That would be great, thank you. Mod me. Quesa, I totally would, but I can't from actually, well, I don't know if I can, because I don't know if I can from the stream, is the thing that I'm streaming from. I don't know if I can. But, NRA has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The NRA has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The NRA has got to go. We got drones again. I feel like the combination of like the drones and like there's this Whole Foods store near me that has like the just walk out shopping stuff with all the cameras and sensors. I feel like it's just like, I'm not like a particularly paranoid person, but when you start putting like tracking of like you got drones, you got the Whole Foods stores, it starts to add up. What's this? Not our president. What is this? Wait. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say it's been over a year, I think. I'm just envisioning it though as like a pro-Trump person saying not our president to Biden, but then also being like pro-trans rights, Black Lives Matter, and all that, abolish ICE. They're like the one Trump voter who wants all those things, but then like doesn't.
We hate Biden.
Yeah, hates not my
Biden.
President. I mean,
Brandon.
maybe that person, maybe it is like such a leftist thing that they're like, Biden isn't my president. Yeah. I wanted Bernie. That would be pretty funny if Bernie voters started saying, not my president. I mean, we basically do. We basically do, just like not.
A little bit harsher, you know?
Yeah. Oh, man. I haven't walked around downtown LA in a while, like before COVID.
I haven't walked around downtown LA.
That's ever? Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like I've walked around LA a lot, but never this much, honestly.
Yeah. Someone said, Megafox, our president doesn't even know he's the president. He keeps saying, somebody do something. That's true. Yeah, he's like, we got this guy in the White House, Jack. He's not doing anything. We gotta stand up. We gotta have someone stand up to the gun lobby. Who's gonna take the crown? Jack.
Look alive.
Yeah, look alive. Cut the malarkey. What was that? Oh, wait.
That's low-hanging fruit. Something you gotta eat, Jack. Fat.
Yeah, right. Yeah, listen, fat. What? I can't believe that he like. That was. Oh, also, what was the one where he like yelled at some like industry worker in like a
you want to take it outside?
Yeah, he was like, or no, he was just like, that's a bunch of bullshit, and you know it. Like, shut up. Like, he was like being really mean. Yeah, we need more of that, Jack. More of that malarkey. Does the march go to Little Tokyo? I don't know where I think we're just literally doing a big circle.
Little Tokyo's like right here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I recognize where we are. Yeah. We got Boris Johnson here, malarkey, Mac Attack, yeah. It's the Mac Attack, Jack. Here, I'm gonna switch over. Camera again. All right. Got to go, hey, ho, ho. The NRA has got to go, hey, ho, ho. The NRA has got to go, hey, ho, ho. The NRA has got to go. Hell yeah. Got to go, hey, ho, ho. The NRA has got to go, hey, ho, ho. The NRA has got to go, hey, ho, ho. The NRA has got to go. Woo! Ooh. Do you know how far you're going to be walking in total? So many people marching. It looks like we've marched. Okay, so I got a thing on my watch that said like, do you want to record?
We're back.
Oh yeah, we're back. We're back to where we started. It looks like it was about 1.5 miles, I think. I don't know if my watch is accurate. Chatters, why aren't you marching? Yeah, that's a good question. We have Vorloe here. What's up, Vorloe? But yeah,
I'm not a chatter. I'm the chatter. On this blessed day, we are all touching grass.
Yeah. We're I don't know. I don't know if Hasan is still hanging around. Maybe not.
I'll try to find him.
Okay.
Personally,
I literally just want to say hi.
Any chatters have his triangular location? Anybody have an air tag on?
I don't want to be. This is getting weird. I cringed when he implied that I was like trying to triangulate his location. I was. Oh, are they doing more speeches and stuff?
Maybe. Same spot?
What's that?
You want to go back to our same spot?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he would have been like at the front or the back of the march, but awesome.
Right back to Sunny City Hall.
Oh, word? Yeah, immobilizer. I don't know if he's still here, but
Great speech. It was great. Yeah.
Future president, come on.
Yeah, we can stay connected. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
No, this is like one of the first. This is the first time I come to a march, and
Really?
yeah. So Hasan has a really good community that's been mobilizing. So it's like
So he boosted it and shared it out and was just like, pull up.
Yeah. Basically, a bunch of us are wearing shirts like this. This is his merch, and so like there are a bunch of people. That, yeah. And I got the DSA and stuff like that. So yeah.
So it's super important that you're doing this, and it's Really appreciate it.
I appreciate you acknowledging me. Thank you for showing up. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us today.
It's hot.
Yeah.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
And y'all just did that march.
Yeah. Good job. Really good speech.
Yeah.
The crowd is still filling in.
Okay.
I'm not opposed to singing. I'm not against it.
This will just stay here.
Yeah.
Don't even. Why did everything get quiet? No. Blast music, everybody. Blast music.
Someone said timeout Hasan if he comes into your chat. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. Okay. Here's the merch.
And the
I hate it. So these people are real champs. Let's hear it for our March for Our Life Los Angeles. All right, now while everybody finishes coming on in for our next line of speakers. I'm gonna do some call and response because I have no idea what else to do right now. I'm gonna say, what do we want? And you are going to say, a ban on high-capacity assault rifles. I don't care if that's wrong. We're gonna figure it out, all right? What do we want?
A ban on high-capacity assault rifles.
When do we want it?
Now.
Now, after all these shootings that have already happened, I want it years ago.
Yeah.
You guys are late.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was mean. All right,
Oh my God.
everybody's pulling up now. Let's do that one more time. What do we want?
High-capacity assault rifles. Okay, yeah, we got
Not
it.
coherent. Let's get it again. What do we want?
A ban on high-capacity assault rifles.
Oh, you see, if you can say it, our politicians can say it too.
Yeah.
All right, we're almost ready. We're almost ready. And we've got, let me tell you, we got some speakers lined up for you that are going to knock your flipping socks off.
Yeah, this is
I'll tell you that for sure.
dangerous. Imagine you didn't.
If what?
If you didn't. You just
Hasan.
Okay.
didn't. You just didn't.
We'll let the slow
he did.
folks figure out how to get over here real quick, and then we'll get started.
Oh, was there an F, guys? It looks like it's stable again. God,
It's really hot.
All right, looks like everybody's ready.
If I unplug from the battery bank, phone should cool. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm gonna unplug from the phone bank or from the battery bank. Okay, hold on. Okay, there. Okay, we should be back. Are we back? Testing 1, 2, 3. Are we back? So do you also watch this on? Okay. I don't know if it's like a family thing. Okay.
All right, whoever does the music, turn that off. Enough music. Our next speaker is an individual named C. C is a trans organizer who is focused on the intersection between the LGBTQIA+ community, the gun violence prevention community, and the disability community. For C, everybody.
Camera, hold on.
Okay, guys, I have to sit down because that's very important for me.
Oh.
Quick before I start today, I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be touching quite a bit on suicide. So if that is an issue that is triggering for you, please take care of yourself first. We have an art booth, we've got water, we've got first aid. Check out. Everything will be here when we're done. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So anyone who knows me knows that being trans is a huge part of my life. I work in trans youth organizing at the National Trans. I work with the Transgender Law Center. We do a lot of work for trans kids. But on a more personal level, it also affects the way I view myself, the way I conduct my relationships, and the way I see the world. Queer people have a pretty unique experience in that capacity. And so it's no surprise that we also have a unique relationship with gun violence. When we look at gun violence, I like to look at numbers, so you're going to see quite a bit of that when I'm talking. But the thing about trans gun violence and the way guns affect queer people is that there aren't a lot of numbers that are easy to find. Some of you may know about the insane amount of trans violence we have. Trans people are 4 times as likely to be a victim of violent crime, and 1 in 3 trans youth will be threatened with a weapon in school. 3 in 4 trans people killed in 2020 were killed with a gun. I'm tired of it. And I don't quite have numbers for 2021 yet. What I do have is a story of Mel Groves. Mel Groves was a black trans college student who worked at a youth program that I was part of. He loved plants. He was a scientist, he was going to be a scientist of the soil. And he was in a program for queer gardeners. It was freaking awesome. He was incredible. Mel managed to drive himself to the hospital and make it out of his car before collapsing from his several gun wounds.
Oh.
He died a few hours later. And to make matters worse, I didn't know. The media dead named him and misgendered him so badly that when I was reading the articles, I didn't even know who I was reading about. They silenced trans kids. They silenced trans victims. And violent crime isn't the only thing that affects trans youth. When we talk about queer kids, when we talk about their rights, we have to talk about suicide. Trans kids are 4 times as likely to commit suicide, and 40% of them, nearly half, have seriously considered suicide in the past 12 months. Now, when we think about gun deaths, a lot of times we think about mass shootings and school shootings and things like that. But honestly, 59%, so that's over half of gun deaths are suicide. Having a gun in the house makes you 3 times as likely to commit suicide. And 1 in 4 kids have access to guns at home. I want to say, it was sophomore year. Yeah. I was in sophomore year the first time one of my trans friends tried to commit suicide with a gun. I remember the call so well. I was backstage at a production, and I was doing crew. I was sophomore, so there wasn't any big roles, but it was so important for me to pay attention. And so one headphone, I was listening for curtain cues. Other headphone, listening for the sirens to come rescue my friend. One headphone, I was listening to people stress crying over a botched opening. Other headphone, sobbing little sibling. The phone line was shaky, it was inconsistent, I was scared, I didn't show it. Nobody knew what was happening because the violence against queer youth, violence against trans youth, it's quiet. You won't see it unless you look for it, and unfortunately for a lot of our trans kids, we can't shield our eyes from it. Yeah? So obviously, yes, there are things that need to help all gun violence victims. We think about the bills on the floor right now that, I'm so sorry. We think about raising the age for a weapon. We think about banning assault rifles, but we also have to think about mental health, like Shani said. I'm begging for loud numbers. I'm waiting for widely spread, accurate stories that are told immediately after we lose people. You can't kill us and hide the bodies. You can't gun us down in the streets and ignore our cries. You can't drive us to suicide and ignore the consequences. We're tired of being quiet. We're tired of suffering in silence. My stories deserve to be told. And to my queer kids who saw their friends' names on memorial posts this year,
To those of us who have been threatened on school property, who've had to sit in a psychiatric ER in hope of getting the care we so desperately need, I see you. I hear you. And I'm here with you, feeling your anger, feeling your desperation. I know you're fed up and I know you're tired. And I'm so sorry you're having to fight with this. I love you, and this isn't gonna be forever, because we're gonna change things, yeah? Woo! I said we're gonna change things. Woo! All right, thank you.
Chat, that speaker's name was...
Okay, next up, I am introducing someone named Mia. She is
the
a
speaker.
gun violence
She said her name
advocate
was...
with
or-
students
I
demanding
think they said their name was
a
Jade.
gun violence survivor. Why don't you give
I was
her a
trying to
round
find
of
Oh, there's a camera in front of me now. I'm gonna reposition probably just a little farther back. So.
You heard me. Hell yeah. You have a good time. Be safe. Also, I work at a bar. I work at Fiesta Cantina. If you ever come by, you can skip line. Appreciate it. Thank you. Cool, man.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go just a little farther back.
You want us to come with you?
If you want. I mean.
Are we invited?
Yeah, you're invited. I don't want to drag you away.
As long as it's in the shade.
Yeah. No, that's. I'm trying to get. Just trying to get a little bit better, like, or not surrounded by a bunch of people. It makes me feel like I'm boxed in. I guess this isn't any better. The hill over there, I guess there's a little bit of shade, but everyone's filled that up. I'm just gonna go over this way a little more.
Is this your sign? Can we hold it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, chat. I don't know where I'm going.
Later, I was in an ambulance, then a helicopter, and then an operating room. I had a bullet lodged inside me, millimeters away from ending my life. Yet compared to my friend Dominic, I was in a matter of seconds, 5 people were shot and 2 were killed. Dominic was one of them. I was shot by a student, a minor, who I didn't know, with a .45 caliber ghost gun. A weapon purchased online that comes as an easy-to-assemble kit, without serial numbers. That very existence is designed to exploit loopholes in our laws and circumvent every existing safeguard meant to keep us safe. I stand here to tell you that the loopholes are as wide as the Grand Canyon, and the current safeguards are simply not enough. Do so because they are legally prohibited from purchasing or owning a gun. And those loopholes need to close. And no one should be able to own an AR-15.
Chat, can you guys hear the speaker? Let me know in chat.
School after a bad hair day, or you said something embarrassing in front of your peers, or you bombed a test. Imagine going back after you've been shot. Or for me, anywhere else. Like a crowded place where a loud pop can instantly transport me back to the quad, running for my life. How do you feel in a movie theater these days? A concert? Your church? The grocery store? Dropping your kids off at school? Now ask yourself, are you tired of feeling this way? Are you tired of scoping out the exits? Tired of living in fear?
Yes.
After the physical and emotional trauma of being shot and losing my best friend, I had to ask myself, what do I do next? While there are many different roads to recovery, this one's mine. I simply could not sit around and watch this keep happening again and again and again. And I know you are here with us today, because you can't either. Every Town for Gun Safety, Moms Demand Action, Students Demand Action, Sandy Hook Promise, and today, March for Our Lives, I turned my pain into action. We cannot and will not let the lives of the innocent children in Texas become another statistic. Are you angry yet?
Yeah.
Every day, more than 110 lives are taken from us by gun violence. That is 110 families tonight left broken. 110 funerals are being planned. 110 open seats at the dinner table. We must fight for them. We must fight for those who cannot advocate for themselves anymore. But most importantly, we must fight for our future. We need universal background checks, safe storage laws. We need to ban assault-style weapons like the AR-15. To purchase firearms. And strengthen red flag laws. Who were murdered at my school on November 14th of 2019, we need to eliminate the loopholes that allow ghost guns to be sold in America. Real rights, not the right to wage war against our fellow Americans, but the right to be safe at school, safe at the park, safe at the grocery store, safe watching a movie, safe in our churches, and safe anywhere we choose to come together as fellow Americans. We are crisis in America. Guns. No child should have to legally attend school if the government cannot provide them from the public health hazards of the AR-15 fire. Period. The Second Amendment did not foresee the existence of the AR-15, a weapon that can shoot hundreds of rounds a minute. The only use for an AR-15 in the hands of a civilian is to slaughter other civilians and outgun the police. It was suggested that today we do a moment of silence to honor the victims of Buffalo and Uvalde. But we are not going to do that. I'm here because I refuse to be silent anymore. And if you're with me, let's not be silent together. We fight for you after I mentioned the communities of late who have been ravaged by gun violence. Irvine Presbyterian Church, we fight for you. The victims of Buffalo, we
fight for you.
The children and teachers of Uvalde,
We fight for you.
and to those I have not mentioned whose pain and loss still lives on to this day, we
Fight for you.
And what do I mean when we say we fight for you? People always ask me, what can I do to help? And here's my answer. If you've had enough, act like you've had enough. The next time you drop your kids off at school and wondering if they might be the next American statistic in the gun violent epidemic, let the anxiety turn into anger. Take that anger to the polls with you in November. And if there's a candidate who does not believe in common sense gun regulation, vote them
Out. You know, something that's interesting.
And take that anger with you again in 2024, and in 2026, and 2028. Trained to hide under desks.
like the Second Amendment. I feel like people today are doing the thing with the Second Amendment that like people, you know, back when like the women's right, like I don't know, just like all these other amendments that like so many things that we take for granted now didn't exist back then. So it's like, well, how like people were probably against that stuff back then, but now there's like people that are like, you know, still sticking by the Second Amendment as if it's like a bedrock amendment. Sure. It's like it's just another amendment. Just because it's the second one doesn't make a difference.
That was our last speaker. Us organizers and March for Our Lives would like to thank you for participating and taking the time every day to come along.
Woo! What's going on?
We have water still. We have shirts. We have art belts still available. We have voter registration. You can pre-register to vote as well if you're not of age yet. Woo! We also want to thank you all for coming today. And we know you guys have been taking a lot of photos and videos, so make sure to tag us at MFOLLA22 on Twitter and Instagram.
Woo!
If you have not checked in yet, please check in at our press tent over there to get access to our press release and official photos for today.
Okay. I guess that's it.
And if you need any comments, please meet us at the press desk over here. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Okay. Cool. I guess the sound probably is gone.
Yeah, I think he is.
I think yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna walk to the train station. Did you guys drive here or something? Or?
Yeah, we drove.
Cool. Well, it was cool meeting you, and yeah, that's when you. Yeah, I'm in the however long future, I'm sure there'll be other LA of, you know,
we'll be there.
things. Yeah. So,
But yeah.
cool.
Nice
All right.
seeing you.
See you guys. Water. Hey, nice shirt, by the way. Hey. Okay. Ironic name just followed. Who just followed? Oh, Jesus. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that name following. Trying to figure out how to get to where I'm going. I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk this way. What's going on, everyone? Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it, and glad I could provide this. I brought like a phone bank, battery bank, and all that stuff. So able to stay fully charged the whole time. There's like someone doing like evangelism. Thanks for tuning in. When does the coup start? I thought we were to install Hasan D. Piker as a true ruler of the Kingdom of Los Angeles. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. That's what I thought this was about. That's why I came down here. I don't know what everyone's doing. Okay, well, I would raid someone, but I don't know how to raid with. I don't know how to raid from the app that I'm on, because the app that I'm on is like it's Streamlabs mobile, so I don't know how to do that. But yeah, crossing here. Okay, what's going on here? Make sure to follow. Yes, make sure to follow. If you have a subscription, I don't want to farm subscriptions, but you know, I will happily accept subscriptions. /raid command in chat. I literally don't even have access to type in chat right now, so I don't know what to do. Is that a religious protester? Yeah, it's like someone here. I need to be able to read chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, bye. Hogwatch, Hessel. There's always one of them. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will. You know what? I'm gonna switch apps. I don't know if it'll keep streaming. It probably won't, but I'm gonna try it. Can you type in chat? I'm gonna try doing a raid. Okay. Hold. Okay. Bye.